Money can either work for you or against you. Most people spend their whole lives working for money. But the truth is, if you follow the right rules, money starts working for you. Wealth isn't built by luck. It is built by discipline, habits, and smart choices. And today, I'm going to share with you 10 money rules you should always follow if you want to build financial freedom and avoid the mistakes most people make. The first money rule is simple. Always spend less than you earn. This sounds obvious, but it is the foundation of wealth. If you make $5,000 a month and spend $5,500, you're digging yourself into debt. If you make $5,000 and spend $4,000, you're building wealth. It doesn't matter how much money you make. What matters is how much you keep. That gap between what you earn and what you spend is called your savings rate. And your savings rate determines how fast you can build wealth. The bigger the gap, the faster you will reach financial freedom. The second money rule is to always pay yourself first. Most people get their paycheck and immediately pay bills, buy groceries, and spend on wants. Then, whatever is left at the end of the month, if anything, they save. That's backwards. The wealthy do it differently. They save first. The moment money comes in, they put a portion into savings and investments. Then they live on the rest. This forces discipline and ensures you are always building wealth before spending. The third money rule is to avoid bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Good debt is money borrowed to buy assets that grow in value or produce income. Bad debt is money borrowed to buy things that lose value or do not bring any income. Credit card debt, personal loans, and high-interest car loans fall into the bad debt category. They keep you trapped in a cycle of payments and interest. The faster you eliminate bad debt, the faster you free up money to build wealth. The fourth money rule is to invest early and often. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start investing, the more you benefit from compounding. Compounding is when your money earns returns, and those returns earn more returns. Even small amounts grow into large sums over decades. If you invest $500 a month starting at age 25, by age 65 you could have over $1 million. But if you wait until age 35 to start, you'd have less than half of that. Starting early makes a massive difference. The fifth money rule is to live below your means, but invest above your means. What does that mean? It means don't inflate your lifestyle every time your income increases. Instead of buying a bigger house, fancier car, or more luxury items, keep your expenses controlled. Then, channel the extra money into investments. People who get rich stay rich by resisting lifestyle creep and using extra income to build assets. The sixth money rule is to always have an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down. Jobs get lost. Medical bills come out of nowhere. Without an emergency fund, people are forced to use credit cards or loans, which drags them deeper into debt. An emergency fund gives you peace of mind and financial stability. Aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses saved in a safe, liquid account. The seventh money rule is to make your money work for you. Wealthy people don't just earn money. They use money to create more money. This means buying assets that generate income, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or businesses. The goal is to build multiple streams of income. The more your money works for you, the less you need to trade time for money. The eighth money rule is to never rely on just one income source. If your entire livelihood comes from a single job, you are one layoff away from disaster. Instead, build side hustles, passive income streams, or investments. This creates security and opens up opportunities for faster wealth growth. Financial freedom doesn't come from one paycheck. It comes from building multiple paychecks. The ninth money rule is to protect your wealth. It's not enough to just make money, you need to keep it safe. That means having insurance to protect against big losses. It means avoiding risky investments that promise fast returns but carry high chances of failure. It means diversifying so all your money isn't tied up in one place. Wealth is built by playing offense and defense. Defense keeps you in the game when life throws curveballs. The 10th money rule is to keep learning about money. The world of money is always changing. New technologies, new investments, and new opportunities appear every year. The more you educate yourself, the better decisions you will make. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch financial videos, and learn from people who have built wealth. The more you know, the more money you will grow. Now, let's go deeper into why these rules matter. Spending less than you earn is about creating freedom. The smaller your expenses compared to your income, the less dependent you are on a job. If you spend 90% of your income, you'll always feel trapped. But if you spend only 50% of your income, you have room to save, invest, and make choices. Freedom comes from control, and control comes from disciplined spending. Paying yourself first builds the habit of prioritizing your future. Every dollar you save is a worker that goes out and earns for you. Over time, those workers multiply and eventually replace your job income. But if you only save what is left over, you will never have enough. Wealth is not built by leftovers. It is built by consistency. Avoiding bad debt protects your financial foundation. Interest is a wealth killer. If you are paying 20% interest on credit card debt, it is almost impossible to build wealth. Eliminating bad debt is like giving yourself a raise. The money you free up from payments can now go towards savings and investments. Investing early and often is how ordinary people become wealthy. You don't need to be a genius stock picker. You don't need to time the market. You just need to be consistent and let time do the heavy lifting. The earlier you start, the less money you actually need to invest. Waiting is the most expensive mistake you can make. Living below your means is not about deprivation. It's about freedom. Every dollar you do not spend is a dollar that can grow into more money later. It's not about being cheap, it's about being intentional. Wealthy people don't waste money on things that don't matter. They invest in assets that give them choices. An emergency fund is your safety net. It keeps small problems from becoming financial disasters. When you have cash set aside, unexpected expenses do not derail your life. It keeps you calm, stable, and in control. And being in control is priceless. Making your money work for you is the ultimate wealth hack. You can only work so many hours in a day. But money can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The more you build assets that generate cash flow, the less you depend on a paycheck. At some point, your money can earn more in a year than you do at your job. That's when you achieve true financial freedom. Never relying on one income source is about security. Jobs can disappear. Industries can collapse. But if you have multiple streams of income, you are protected. Even if one source dries up, the others keep you afloat. This stability allows you to take risks, invest more, and grow faster. Protecting your wealth keeps you from losing everything you have worked for. It's not just about making money. It's about keeping it. One lawsuit, one accident, or one bad investment can wipe out years of progress. That's why wealthy people prioritize insurance, diversification, and smart risk management. And finally, continuous learning ensures you stay ahead. Money is a game, and the rules are always changing. The strategies that worked 20 years ago may not work today. By staying educated, you stay prepared. Knowledge compounds just like money. The smarter you get, the richer you get. Following these 10 rules doesn't guarantee you'll be rich overnight. But they do guarantee you will be on the right path. Wealth is not built in days or weeks, it is built over years. And the people who stick to these rules consistently are the ones who achieve financial freedom. So start today. Spend less than you earn. Pay yourself first. Avoid bad debt. Invest early and often. Live below your means. Build an emergency fund. Make your money work for you. Never rely on just one income source. Protect your wealth. And keep learning. If you commit to these 10 rules, your future self will thank you. Because while most people struggle with money their whole lives, you will be one of the few who masters it. And if you found this valuable, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe for more strategies on building wealth and financial freedom. And tell me in the comments, which money rule do you follow the most, and which one do you need to start today?